DJ in the mix.
You know me as Franco from 98.9 FM, and my name is actually Ferance De Freitas.
Hypa, radioactive. Quacy Hopkinson, 96, number 1.
I attended Trinity College back in the day. Not gonna say how far back in the day, but you know, being there, they had some influences. TMC, the Trinity Music Corporation. Some other guys like Ubiquity, Professional Sin. The DJ stuff actually started in my fourth form at Trinity College when I and a couple of guys from my class got together and decided, why not try this on a bigger scale? Playing, of course, for Mocha Day, which was the highlight for us. And the disco was, you know, where we really started off things. After that, I branched off, made a link with the infamous Dr. Hyde, and from there, we went onto the radio station stream on 95.1 from 1992.
I attained with my education at Trinity College. The opportunity was there to further my education, maybe at a university level, or, you know, but I chose to go to the sound system, you know, DJ, entertainment life. I really kind of get into the entertainment as a very young guy, in my early teens, dancing on party time and you know, playing in house parties here. Also throwing parties, house parties, as you know, 14, 13, now coming out of primary school, and I just grew. My radioactive formed itself from that, going around Diamondville, throwing parties, me and a good friend of mine. We went by the name of Masters of Creativity, and as everybody was growing up and times go on, I realized, you know, I really don't need to get a name that simple but effective, not too hard, not too soft, you know. I'm writing on a piece of paper one day, come up with the name Radioactive, and from there on, we started pulling one or two other guys into the group, Hypa, John Boy, who's now with Excalibur, and you know, started to throw more parties. Then we threw our launch party, unofficial launch, sorry, on the 15th of December 1995. Remember that?
My prediction is DJs will outdo sound systems. People like Scribbles, DJs like Scribbles from Master Flex and other club DJs, well, for more part the club DJs have always been around, and the future seems to lie there. Sound systems started to pick up past Jamaica. When I say past Jamaica, it started there with the sound system thing. Not taking any kudos away from Stone Love and sound systems like Renaissance and stuff, but Jamaica will always have their niche, and they are always known for that sound system type of thing, DJing or whatever you want to call it. But DJs, however, in the future, I see them being the bigger part of it, because clubs will always be around. People will always want to, you know, go to a club, rather than, okay, there's a small part of the world that is really into the sound system and into sound system. So, you know, I think DJs will definitely be the future.
I think the DJ sound system business have a few hundred years to go still, you know, because music keep changing. I mean, hip hop like last 10 years ago, hip hop is not the same as now. Dancehall last 10 years ago, it's not the same, you know. People changing. It's life, and music is life. Song business is life. Song business is dealing with music, you know. So there is a future.
Well, whether it be you want to be a DJ or whether you want to get into radio or maybe television, persistence is the key. Just like Norris Man says, it has a lot to do with it. In fact, in whatever you do, persistence is always the key, because it's not going to happen overnight. You have a lot of teething times to go through, so to speak, and you have to prepare. If you really love it with a passion and that's what you really want to do, you stick with it and you learn as you go along.
My advice to anybody trying to get into media, sound business, DJ, entertainer, you really have to love it, right? You have to try to be original, You know, you have to have a bit of discipline as well, right? And you have to keep a open head as well. In the business, there's a lot of positives and negatives, and you have to be able to deal with this. You know, especially like the more popular you might get, certain things might, you know, come your way, and that's how you deal with it. You know, certain things you have to say, you can't say no more. You used to say, you can say. Certain things you used to do, can do. You can't do no more. You know, certain people like all of a sudden be on you for no reason, envy, jealous, and all these things you need to deal with getting into the business. And you have to have a business head, because at the end of your time, at least something at the count, man. And you have to show, well, this is what I've attained in my time being a songman, or being an entertainer, you know, or being a cameraman, you know. So I just think it's a bit of discipline and focus to be, you know, don't say I need to get into this business like everything else in life.
Now that's a hard question. I'll tell you why. I love soca music with a passion, and this year, more than any other year, we have had a tremendous amount of good music coming out from both newcomers and seasoned artists. It's hard to put your finger on something at this time, seeing it's not even the new year just yet, but it's hard to put my finger on a song or give you a top 10 listing, because not all the music is in yet.
Hot Jams 202, I must say, this carnival have a lot of good stuff. I think my favorite right now would have to be Break from Marshall and Ecstatic. I like Traffic, Eddie, Thank You. Well, Shadow is my hero from a long time. I'm still waiting on Super. You know, you go come good. I know that. A lot of good hits this year, but my favorite has to be Break from Marshall and Ecstatic, and Shadow, Komangala.